Buongiorno tutti, I'm Surama and welcome back to Il Teatro della Moda Indonesia YouTube channel. Today's video will be quite special because as you can see, not only that we are not in our usual video, but I'll be taking you guys on a little school tour to take a look at the facilities in Il Teatro della Moda, Indonesia. But before we go there, I think a little story time are needed to give you guys a basic understanding on how this school came to be. The story of Il Teatro della Moda began when Alessandro Dambra, the director of TDMI Milan, had decided to pursue his lifelong personal ambition to create an unorthodox concept of revisiting approaches in educating fashion. He wanted the approach to focus on fostering the originality and the creativity without sacrificing the true essence of artisanal techniques in which he lives. With more than 20 years of hands-on experience in the fashion industry, Ale, as he prefers being called, comes from a family of tailors in Monza, a neighboring city of Milan. After graduating as a visual merchandiser from European Fashion Institute, he started working alongside his modeling teacher at her production lab, where he handled all production development. He then continued his career in a small atelier, where he worked as a costume designer for theatrical and musical shows. Ale also had the opportunity to work at an historical atelier in Milan, in Brera district, honing his skill in the study of prototypes, designing a collection, and creation of custom-made finished garments for private clients. He has always wanted to create a school lab where he can train future fashion designers by transmitting the passion, creativity, and enthusiasm that characterize him and all the members of his staff. For this reason, in 2014, after a long design studio, together with Antonio, Alessia, Daniela, Elena B, and Elena R, he opened the curtain of Il Teatro della Moda, a place where, through the use of the timeless sartorial method typical of the Italian tradition, a new style of fashion is designed. Over the years, the school has garnered positive reputation in general for its sustained effort to produce a wealth of well-trained and competent fashion designers and pattern makers. On the achievement side, some of its student design masterpieces were once selected and endorsed by the Milan City Council, or Comune di Milano, to be featured at Prigioniero del Volo art exhibition in 2019. This project drew major inspiration from Leonardo da Vinci's 5th-century-old artworks and engineering inventions. In recent years, Il Teatro della Moda has made a significant move to expand its presence globally through its strategic partnership with Miss Jacqueline Gloria Datude, a fashion enthusiast and pattern-making expert formerly resided in Milan. The school inaugurated its first flagship branch outside Italy in Jakarta, Indonesia in September 2019. Il Teatro della Moda Indonesia are located at Apartemen Parama, Cilandak, South Jakarta. A multiple choices of public transportation are available to reach our school. A 1 or 2 minutes walk out of the gate, there is the Beverly Tower bus stop, where you can access the Transjakarta bus number 7A, 6R, and D21. Stasiun MRT Fatmawati are 10 minutes walk from Il Teatro della Moda Indonesia. The Fatmawati station are 1 stop away from Lebak Bulus and 10 stop away from Bundaran HI. Once you reach Fatmawati, The exit gates are easily accessible as the stations are only on one side of the road. So no matter which exit, you'll end up on the same side. Then follow along the road and our building could be seen across. A pedestrian bridge are available. If you decided to use your personal vehicle, you can enjoy the privilege of free parking outside or in the basement. With the permission from our staff, another facilities that our students can enjoy include swimming pool and tennis field. Oh, how would you like a little adventure? Upon arrival, you will be greeted by our receptionist. But first, you need to fill out our guest book, then addresses your purposes and need, and they will gladly help you out. In here, you can ask for general information, such as programs, schedule, or making appointment. Brochures are also available for you to take home. There is also a waiting corner here where you, or usually our student, can wait for the next class. Speaking of class, it brought us to our next destination. It's behind this door. It's none other than our fashion design classroom. Just like its name, this is where our design and illustration class took place. In this class, the student will be supervised and directly taught by me one-on-one. The classroom are aquarium style, surrounded by large windows, as I believe natural lighting to be a key factor of comfort and conveniences in creating your art pieces. Inspiration boards are also available, just like the one behind me, with works from various fashion designers and illustrators, serve as an inspiration or reference point for our students to explore their art style. Here, we also created our student work and showcased them before they turn it into reality in pattern making class. At our pattern making class, there are various facilities that provided by the school to help the student create their pieces and garments. Pattern making class are also rich with natural light. Various tools are provided to ensure efficiency of our students, such as industrial and portable sewing machine, serger and overlock machine, tools board, industrial steam press, threads board, inspiration and work board, various mannequins, and books to find inspiration and references. Right next to the pattern making classroom are a room with function you probably won't find often in any other classroom: the studio. Here in the studio are where most of our YouTube contents are created, such as our reaction analysis, fashion reviews, and Fashion Hour, the talk show. The studio also functions as photo studio or fitting and changing room. Now, you've come to the last destination, our principal office, Miss Jacqueline. In here, you can have a one-on-one session for consultation or talk about the more detailed things like registration and fees. In this room, you can have a one-on-one conversation with our principal, Miss Jacqueline. Any doubts and questions, she'll gladly to help. So there you go, a recap to our school tour. I do hope that you can find this video as an information or a research data for anyone who's looking for a suitable fashion institution. Grazie per essere con noi. Ci vediamo alla prossima. I'll see you in class soon. Ciao ciao.